Welcome to Lawn Tips with Lou.
I'm going to cover a lot of material in this segment. I've had a busy last couple of months and wasn't able to squeeze in a video during March, but I'll cover 2 months of activities in this video. I'll cover the spring scalping of the Bermuda lawn, fertilizing and pre-emergent applications during March, application of a balanced fertilizer in April, along with a spray application of lawn supplements, and we'll get into some mowing with the reel mower. Let's go ahead and get into it.
This is a view of the lawn on March 12th. We had had several days with temperatures into the 70s at that point, and as you can see, the new growth is pushing through the dormant grass, which is a sign that it is time to scalp the lawn. I wanted to get the scalping completed so that I could put my granular pre-emergent application on the lawn.
To scalp my lawn, I'm going to set my rotary mower on its lowest height setting, which takes the blade down to right at 1 inch in height. I do my scalping in a 2-stage process. The first stage, rather than bagging the grass, I just go ahead and put my side discharge chute on the mower and cut the grass the first time using the side discharge.
Here, I'm mowing with the side discharge attached. I use the side discharge on the initial scalp because of the stress the low cut puts on the mower. Blowing the clippings out the side discharge keeps the grass from bogging up under the mower deck that could occur if I were bagging the clippings on the initial cut. After the initial scalp, I then go back over the lawn with the bagging attachment to collect the clippings.
Scalping the lawn is one of the dirtiest, dustiest mowings that you will do during the course of the year. I had put a new air filter in my mower in January, and the scalping is the first mowing that I've done this season, so let's open up the air filter and just see how dirty it is in there. Okay, as you can see, it's pretty loaded with dirt, so we're going to vacuum that out good. Scalping the lawn is also very hard on the mower blade, so since we're going ahead and working on it, we'll take the blade off and give it a quick sharpening. And we'll put this on there to kind of block the blade, so so that it doesn't turn as we undo the bolt that holds the blade in place. The blade's kind of gotten gunked up a little bit too, but we'll go ahead and sharpen it up, and that way it's going to be in pretty good shape for most of the season.
The product that I've used the last few years as a pre-emergent is the bio-advanced 3-in-1 for southern lawns. Um, It has the pre-emergent to prevent weeds from germinating, plus it has a post-emergent weed killer to kill any broadleaf weeds that may have already started growing in the lawn. And it has a high nitrogen fertilizer to help jumpstart the lawn growth in the spring. I use this product in March and again in September each year. The September application is to take advantage of the pre-emergent to prevent the germination of weeds during the fall and winter months. As the label shows, the product is intended to prevent weeds for up to 6 months. The March application of this product does a good job controlling or preventing weeds through the spring and summer mowing season. Through the rest of the growing season, I use another fertilizer product with a balance of nutrients that I apply each month. A few days after putting down the bio-advanced 3-in-1, I applied a spray application of Bio-SI, which is a product that I ordered through Home Depot. Bio-SI is a soil inoculant that includes humic acid, which is beneficial to the roots of the grass and helps the grass to absorb water and nutrients from the soil. I also put on a spray application of Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food. This is a low nitrogen balanced fertilizer that also seems to help the lawn to recover in the spring. In areas where the dogs have peed a lot on the lawn over the winter and the grass is slower to recover, this seems to help those areas in their recovery. I have a Fiskars Stay Sharp Max push reel mower. Over the past several years, I've used this mower mostly to mow my front lawn, but occasionally I'll also use it to mow the backyard. But with the summer heat, I've mostly stuck with using the rotary mower to do the backyard. This is a view of the lawn 1 week after the March scalping with the rotary mower. The lawn shows the new growth of the Bermuda lawn in the few days after being scalped. Remember, the lowest setting on my rotary mower goes down to a 1-inch cut, which, as you can see, leaves a fair amount of the stubble from the dormant grass. In order to get a lower cut, you need a power reel mower to get there. Even with my Fiskars push mower, at the lowest setting, it mows at about 1 inch also. In order to get rid of more of the dormant stubble, I used a power reel mower to take the cut down to about 5/8 of an inch. And as you can see, the lawn looks well manicured when cut down to that height. Starting in April and through the growing season, I use a balanced fertilizer that I obtained through a local nursery that has been formulated for lawns in this area. It has a 3:1:2 ratio of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And as you can see from the package, it's got 21% nitrogen, 7% phosphorus, and 14% potassium, along with the other nutrients that are listed. With the weather continuing to warm up in April, the Bermuda is greening up, and yes, I did get a power reel mower. I love the look of the lawn after mowing with a reel mower. Reel mowers give the grass a much cleaner cut, and with the power reel mower, I will be doing both my front and back lawns this season. I have a couple of small spots in front that I will continue to mow with the Fisker's push reel, but the rest of the lawn will be mowed with the power reel. Some of the shrubs took a beating from February's brutal cold spell. The leaves on the loropetalums all turned brown. These have been pretty hardy in prior years, keeping their leaves throughout the winter. In fact, the leaves turn purple over the winter and they put on pink blossoms during the late winter.
Before this past February's cold snap, the lawn hadn't really gone fully dormant. In fact, there were several places that you still saw a lot of green in the lawn. But the cold snap really put it into dormancy, and with that late cold snap, it really impacted a lot of the shrubs. Even the live oak trees that you see kind of in the background, the live oak trees lost their leaves as well, which normally does not take place.
Now that we're into April, the lawn is greening up. The trees have put on their leaves. The crepe myrtles are also leafing out, and the loropetalums are starting to recover. The purple leaves are beginning to come out. I had initially thought that I may have to replace them, but it looks like those shrubs will be fine in a few weeks.
In my next video, we'll talk more about power reel mowers and the benefits of reel mowing the lawn. And I'll also cover some other spring activities like root feeding the trees, trimming the shrubs, and other activities that you can do during the spring to make your lawn look nice. Thanks for watching this episode of Lawn Tips with Lou, and I'll see you next time.